DJ, host of Ride the Vibe, broadcasting from the supercalifragilisticexpialidocious studio Sandbox South in an undisclosed location in North Fulton. Got Mike Natchez, the executive producer of the show, on the technology, along with the G. That would be Giuseppe Galato from Dirty South TV back in the day. Super stoked to have in the studio, live, y'all, Jackson County Line. They have traversed many treacherous and crooked roads to arrive at the distinctive brand of Americana they bring to the stages today. Ear-sticky songwriting. Whoa, I love that. Laced with cello. I wonder who wrote this. Hypnotically placed ambience, tangible hooks, toe-tapping, power grooves have garnered a growing fan base for the Atlanta five-piece band. www.jacksoncountyline.com or on Facebook, facebook.com, Jackson County Line. Got Kevin Jackson and Jonny Daly in the studio here. Y'all, welcome.
Hey.
Thank you so much.
How you doing?
Thanks for having us.
Totally stoked to have y'all here.
Thanks for complimenting my creative writing.
Oh, did you do that?
You better know it.
Oh, my gosh.
I have many talents.
I love it. I thought maybe the cello player did it.
Well, he's talented, too. We fought over it.
I love it. That's awesome.
He graded the paper.
And then fine-tuned it.
Yeah.
Well, for your fan base that are legion but may not be familiar with the way we roll Ride the Vibe, we encourage listeners to sit back in a comfortable environment. Here in Georgia now, we're on floats out on the water.
That's right.
And get a beverage of their choice. In the studio, we are featuring one of our favorites. That's Drinkmate. Drinkmate is the carbonate anything drink maker, you all. So you can put anything in this thing, use that little drink machine right there on the table, and carbonate it up. So cheers to Drinkmate.
Cheers, and it's good.
Yeah, and it's a good beverage.
Cheers, mate.
And if y'all are inclined to get yourself one of these, get yourself off of sugar-sweetened beverages like I have done, just use the promo code RTV. That would be like Ride the Vibe, pretty clever, 20, as in 20% discount, and you'll get a 20% discount. So how cool is that?
That's awesome.
And the way we're going to roll the show, this is really cool now that we're in the Sandbox Studio South. You all are going to perform 2 songs live.
Yeah, we'll do it.
I love it.
Yeah, we'll do it, not just because you asked, because it's fun.
We're here.
Because it's fun.
That's
and
right.
you're at the Sandbox.
That's exactly
How cool
right.
could that be? And then we're going to play 4 of your songs, MP3 files from different albums that you want to feature. And then we'll just chit-chat about the music. Yeah. And I'd be remiss right at the top of the show if I didn't let the audience know that you all will be performing here live on Saturday, September 6th. And folks that want to be part of the live audience, this is going to be a live stream show that you're doing. But if folks want to be part of the super exclusive live audience, they need to go to www.Sandbox Studio South and send a message to the studio, and you will get details on where this location is. And you can also you'll get directions. You can also go to the Facebook page, Sandbox Studio South, message them, etc. But it's an exclusive audience, not open to anybody. Yeah. So you got to go to that website and check it out.
And you want to make sure you go ahead and do it. This is a really cool place, and you will not be disappointed.
And you all are unbelievable.
Well, thank you for that.
I love your music and would love to have you all perform a song. And as I understand it from Tim, you're going to perform a song that is only in a demo stage right now.
That's right.
Is that right?
Yes.
You want to talk a little bit about it, Kevin?
Sure. It's a song called Cages. We were preparing to, start recording a new record, needed a few new songs. And the way that process typically works is I'll bring something in, pretty stripped down, basic, and the guys do their magic. And that's how Cages came about. And it's a great tune.
And before we do that, let's talk. Would you mind introducing Jonny as your guitarist, and then the rest of the members of the band that couldn't join us up here on the stage?
Hey, I'm Jonny. Nice to meet you.
So Jonny Daly is an awesome guitarist and friend, and just brings so much to this band. So it's been several years since you've been in the band, Jonny. I can't remember how long. But yeah, Johnny's a great dude. And then on drums, we have Paul Berry, who is also well known around town for, just
best
being
drummer in the business.
Best drummer in the business. There
best
you go.
Drummer
That's the
I've
best
ever
way to
played
say
with.
it. Paul Berry is.
Well, Mike
also,
Natchez has an affection, I know, for those drummers. They're near
That's
and dear
right.
to his heart.
Well, you need a drummer.
Yes,
you know,
gotta
you
have a
just
drummer.
have to have one. So, especially if you can't keep time like me. So yeah, Paul Berry on drums, and then on cello, Mr. Tim Anderson, who is keeps the melody fresh. Is a good way
He's
to
a
say
teacher.
that. He is a teacher.
Johns Creek, I understand.
Somewhere around there.
Yeah.
I don't want to lie. So I know it's one of those places, but that keeps some good melody in the music.
Yeah.
Sings like a bird.
And sings like a bird.
Nice.
See, you should be asking Jonny about this. He knows all about it. And then Mr. Greg Partridge plays bass for us, and he keeps the low end steady.
Yeah.
And without that, we just float off the ground.
And you all been with the band, Jackson County Line, 20 years, 5 albums.
That's exactly right. So, yeah, almost 20 years. 2006, the band formed, and it has traversed many crooked roads.
I love that. With sticky songwriting.
With sticky songwriting. But we have managed, to all continue to be friends for folks who have come in and out of the band, and that's really important. And it's important that we keep those relationships, but the band has definitely been intact. There has been a few years where we said, let's just take a little time off. Several of the members have different projects that they work on, and sometimes you just need a little rest.
Yeah.
So.
And that happens. And when we come back from the live song, I want to talk a little bit about the dynamics of bands and that sort of thing, because it's
Love to do
20
it.
years, unbelievable.
Yeah, fantastic.
Really amazing.
Yeah.
Well, what do you think, y'all? You want to go perform live here at the Sandbox Studio South?
Let's play.
You up for it?
Always want to play.
Oh my gosh, Mike, what do you think? Can we do that? All right, let's hear it.
All right.
Cages live here at the Sandbox Studio South from Jackson County Line.
Summertime walking child, hiding out with
Oh, it was fun. That was fun.
Super cool. And for for all you folks that are watching this that want to see them perform live, you can check out the Sandbox Studio South YouTube channel, where the performance on September 6th at 8 o'clock is going to be live streamed. So how cool is that? And then if you want to be part of the super selective studio audience at this undisclosed location in North Fulton, you need to check out sandboxstudiosouth.com. So either the Sandbox Studio South YouTube channel for the live stream, which we'd love for you to do, and that's at no charge, or you can come here for the selective studio audience and see them live. And you guys may perform that, Cages.
Yeah, we'll absolutely play that song again. That's one of the fresh ones, in the queue for us, and we enjoy playing it. Just been reading a lot of history, lately. One of my favorite writers is Henry Louis Gates, and he writes a lot about, Black history, and so that song is definitely tied into that and some of the history of enslaved people. So, yeah.
Do you do all the writing?
I do. I'll say 95% of it. And if Johnny or anybody else wants to fight me on that, they can. Because, if you think about lyrically, yes.
Yeah.
But as the songs come together, that's definitely a shared partnership between all of us. I consider, hey, here's a lick here. I consider that writing and part of the song. So I use those things.
Where do the ideas come from? From your reading?
In part, I will say to write lyrics. I don't often set out to say, "Hey, I'm going to write a song about a tree."
Yeah.
Typically
about a cage. Yeah.
about a cage.
Yeah.
Typically, I will start with a simple melody and just mumble some words.
Yeah.
And sometimes I write down what I mumble, and it could be years later. I don't often know what it means.
So you capture the old-fashioned way, writing.
There you go.
Not the phone, not the iPhone.
I have tons of things on my iPhone. Okay. I always say if something happens to me, please throw away the iPhone.
Yeah.
You don't want to hear that because
yeah.
When I'm driving down the road and I get an idea, I mean, it could be
Wow,
something crazy.
And you grew up born and raised in Valdosta,
South Georgia. That is correct. So, I could say a lot of the influence comes from just growing up in South Georgia as well. And I moved to Atlanta in the late 90s, but that'll always be home.
Now, I saw something on social media. It was a picture
from
like 20 years ago. And the caption was you and your buddies driving around in I don't know what the make of the car was. Doesn't really matter. But playing a lot of Allman Brothers.
Oh.
And
yeah.
And yet you referenced a couple buddies.
I did.
There were three of y'all in the picture. Very young.
I know exactly what you're talking about. In fact, one of those guys joined us for a couple shows. His name's Rob.
Yeah.
And so Rob Bruce. Yeah, I'll give him a shout out.
Yes, of course.
And so he and I used to play duo as a duo for a long time, and we went around playing frat gigs.
What was the car? Like what were you driving around in?
He was in one of the. They don't even make them anymore. A Saturn.
A Saturn. See, and I told you no gotcha questions, but already I've got a Saturn.
And it was packed.
And you were playing Allman Bros. And
yeah, he. I'll say he was. Yeah. But I was too. I was into Grateful Dead and loved the Allman Brothers. Yeah. And when you play at colleges, you can't go wrong playing that.
In South Georgia,
And you could play two chords for about 15 minutes and still get paid a lot of money. So.
Were you guys getting those paying gigs back
then?
Yeah.
It was
as a duo.
Yeah.
But then who was the third cat in the?
So Buck Bradshaw is a guy.
What's his name?
Buck Bradshaw.
Oh, Buck.
Yeah, and he has been around for years playing shows around South Georgia and Middle Georgia, and he is just a genius.
I love it.
And he has a voice like Warren Haynes, and he is one of the most soulful cats you'll
and they're
ever
still
see.
Still alive, still playing?
Yeah, still he plays down in Middle Georgia a pretty good bit, and still doing a lot of covers. But he's a great songwriter as well. And
have you done any of his songs? Is Jackson County?
No, we haven't. But we a few years ago we talked about getting together and doing a tribute to the band and playing a lot of the band songs. The band. And it just never panned out. But I would do it in a heartbeat.
Wow.
Yeah.
We
All
did
right,
do
well-
that with JCL though.
We did we did a show here in town, and we did probably 6 or 7
6 songs,
the band
yeah.
songs
Of the bands? When
Yeah.
after Robbie had
First
passed?
record.
Yeah, because it was just when they did what was it? The
Tribute to Robbie?
yeah,
No, it was before he died.
yeah,
It was before Robbie passed.
Yeah.
it was.
It was just, hey,
just
let's.
decided
We in the middle of the set, we had, hey, we're gonna play some stuff that's not ours.
I love it.
But
It worked out well.
It was great.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it was
we
fantastic.
had a good
It kinda
time.
fits.
Yeah,
Right.
yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
good
That's
stuff.
cool. And then how did you hook up with Kevin, Johnny?
Oh,
the
with
connection?
everybody.
Or with the group? Yeah.
A mutual friend, Cade Lewis,
Yeah.
brought me in because I was learning how to play pedal steel guitar.
Yeah.
So I came in with a pedal steel and a guitar, electric guitar, and I never left.
Wow. Do you play pedal still in the band now or no?
No, not so much.
Not enough. He needs to do more
Yeah,
of that.
why not?
There's, it, yeah. I mean, I keep threatening that I'm going to, but it.
Are you like a
guitar-
Robert Randolph kind of?
Oh no. Oh yeah. I'm a blazer, totally.
That dude's.
I play one string at a time all night long. No,
If
It's-
he had a stronger rhythm guitar player, he could back off guitar and.
That's
jump
kinda
on the
what it
bass.
is.
Yeah.
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 Right.
So we got to get him an electric guitar.
But I understand, doing my little, my lame research, that that you picked up a little banjo.
Oh man, and which I don't have here tonight.
No,
and there's
no.
probably a reason for that. I'll call
Hard
it
instrument?
loosely
Hard instrument.
playing that. Oh, it's terrible, but I love it.
Yeah.
It's
So
got the
kind of
sound.
I play in my basement a lot,
Okay.
but I
It's the
just can't
sound.
make it.
It's the sound
Yeah.
that it makes. It's not so much of what you play. If you
Yeah.
can play it in tune, there's a sound there that
Yeah.
adds
that.
an enormous layer to the music.
Yeah. Are you play it at all, John?
I have a 6-string banjo. It's just tuned like a guitar.
Yeah.
But I don't play it in the band. I did,
Yeah.
or in the early days when I was.
It's on a couple of records,
Yeah.
I think. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
speaking of records, what if we hear Amarillo?
Let's
And-
do it.
And I believe that's off your January album,
Yeah, that's
recorded in 2017.
You are spot on.
Well, Blind Squirrel. And you were on that?
Mhm.
So so you go back.
I go back probably 15 years.
Okay.
About 15 years.
Yeah, nice. Wow,
Yeah.
so almost to the beginning.
It was right at the end of the of what phase? Mach 1?
Yeah,
Probably Mach 1.
Yeah.
JCL Mach 1.
Love it. Well,
So
how
this
about
is-
if we could cue up Mr. Natchez, Mr. Mike Natchez, executive producer, Amarillo, Jackson County Lines, January 2017 album.
The boxcar rider, he was lucky. The woman he saw started a ruckus, no one inside. He kissed her goodnight. In that car, she went that way. A couple of miles and drinking on a bed of hay. It's a clear moonlit bay on a cold black night. Whiskey on a bed of wine, and the widow he forgot. It's a clear moonlit bay on a cold black night. Whiskey on a bed of wine, and the widow he forgot.
You are back on Ride the Vibe. Michael Litten, the last DJ, broadcasting from the Sandbox Studio South. Having a great conversation, listening to the super music of Jackson County Line. And you can see them live, y'all, September 6th. That's a Saturday. Be live streamed. You got to go to the Sandbox Studio YouTube channel to live stream it. Won't cost you anything. And then if you really, Neil Young said it best, I think live music is best.
Yeah.
And
Nice.
so if you want to see these cats live, you got to go to sandboxstudiosouth.com and send a message, and then they'll connect with you, and you'll be able to get the secret code and directions, which will be key for you, because otherwise
right.
you won't be able to find it.
That's right.
To see them live, September 6th, 8 p.m. That won't cost you anything other than tipping. And or buying their music. You guys got CDs?
Yeah,
and all
absolutely.
stuff?
If
Merch?
T-shirts. We would love it if you wear the brand around
All right.
for sure.
Nice.
We're on the streaming channels, but
Okay.
we also have a Bandcamp where you can
Okay.
download
Yeah.
all the music if you wanted to.
Yeah.
So,
Can they get like a hard copy? You
Yeah.
doing that anymore?
We're-
Like
CDs?
We're still doing
Okay.
that a little bit. So, our demographic, a lot of those folks still use CDs. Right on.
Yeah.
'Cause,
What about albums?
Technology.
What about albums?
Well, we need to do that at some point. Before we wrap this up 20
Yeah.
years from now, we need to
Gotta
do
have an
something on
album.
vinyl. Yeah.
Because that's kind of coming back a little bit. as I
it's been
understand.
back. We
Yeah.
just when we started doing this, vinyl wasn't really a thing.
No.
because the internet was still just getting
Yeah.
into gear,
But it's coming
and now
back.
now vinyl's a hot
Yeah.
commodity, but to get one made takes
It's
almost
expensive.
2
Yeah.
years, 3.
Yeah.
You know,
So what? Speaking of, so this Cage's first song we played, demo.
Yep.
What's the plan? When can fans expect something?
Yeah, so to date,
Not
I
to
think
put you on the spot.
No, we're not on the spot. That's fine. To date, I think we've recorded maybe 4 or 5
Yeah.
first versions of the tunes, and then it's about sharpening those up. That's sort of the process. Johnny, you can talk more about that.
Yeah.
And so we need to do one more wave of getting in the studio and doing 4 or 5 more songs, and then we'll start chipping away at it.
Yeah.
So somewhere around 2035, we'll be good to go.
Fans, make sure you make them accelerate that process. That's
right.
Get on
too
the wait
far-
list.
That's too far to wait. So talk about, and maybe I'll start with Johnny because you and I were chatting off before the performance about your passion for Led Zeppelin. But talk about, and I'll get Kevin to weigh in as well. This market now with it's all singles driven. It seems like. What are your all's thoughts on that? Just the way, people releasing singles versus albums versus EPs.
that's a newer generation.
Yeah.
I mean, singles have never gone away. They were
No,
popular
right.
in the 50s.
Yeah.
It was the only form of a band making any sort of headway
Right.
on the radio.
Yeah.
Now the radio's gone,
Yeah.
and the newer generation doesn't have the bandwidth or the attention span
Yeah.
to last an album.
Yeah.
But we're
So true.
not that generation.
Yeah.
So we believe in making albums.
Yeah.
And because we have a catalog of music that's worth listening to
Yes.
through all the way through.
Yeah.
That's how I feel.
Yeah.
I think everybody feels that way.
Yeah.
Because the music's really good.
Yes.
And we wouldn't do it if we didn't have good music
Yeah.
to put in an album.
Right.
10, 12, maybe 8 songs.
Love it.
And so we're just old
So
school.
you're committed to that.
Yeah.
So
well,
despite
I
the market pressure to just.
don't
do
see any
singles-
other way.
Yeah. Okay.
I really don't. If somebody singles out a song that could be a single, God bless them.
Right.
Great. But we give them choices.
Yeah.
Here's 10 songs. If you like one that's as a favorite, wonderful.
Yeah.
Show it to your friends.
Love it. God bless you. For that.
Yeah,
Kevin, you
I'm
want
with
to
that
talk to
100%. But I would say for the younger generation coming up, if they, are in it to try to make some money, they're going to have to be out playing music, and they're going to make their money with merchandise, and they're going to have to get creative around that because there's just so much music coming out. So
Unbelievable.
you're going to have to just be out playing live.
Yeah. Any other advice you'd give up and coming musicians?
Oh my goodness.
Right. Just
What's
write.
that? Yeah,
Right.
there you
Right.
go. Yeah.
Get in a basement and just
Yeah.
play and just write. That's the only way to get ahead
And
is
don't
to be
use
original.
It is incredible what AI is doing. It's really scary. Some of the tools they have out there already, where you can just say, write a song about a horse and make it a country song,
Yeah.
and it just does it just like that.
Yeah.
A band can't base a career off of AI.
Yeah.
They
well,
have
you
to
made
write.
the comment before the show that you would be able to tell. A discerning listener would be able to say, "Hey, that's not a Kevin Jackson written song. It doesn't have. It's too What?
Perfect.
Perfect was the word
There's
you
and
used.
perfect doesn't exist.
Yeah.
It shouldn't.
Yeah.
Right.
But perfection.
Are they going to write? Is AI going to write ear sticky?
It's possible.
That's stuck.
If
with
it truly
me.
is intelligent, but it doesn't have a feel,
Right. Yeah.
and that's what's missing. There's no soul. There's no feel.
Yeah.
And this
So
is
you all
why.
don't buy any AI music. Go out and get their
No,
albums
let them
and
put.
CDs.
Let them
AI
A B
cannot
it. Let
connect
them
with
A
an
B it.
audience.
I mean, it's out there. It's going to happen. There's nothing we can do to stop it.
Yeah.
But
Well,
if-
we can monetarily. Just support live music. Support
We
you
can
guys.
support live
buy-
music, yeah.
Buy your original music and
Yeah.
know that Kevin Jackson's going to be writing original stuff.
That's right. That's
way.
exactly
Enjoy.
right. Yeah.
And speaking of, we should hear "Live Here" off your January album.
Oh
Same.
yeah, that's on the same.
And then we'll
record.
come back and we'll talk a little bit about Amarillo, how that came about. And,
Sure,
and
yeah.
then talk about "Live Here."
Okay.
Mike, can we cue up "Live Here"?
I've been down this road too many times. I met the devil and his kind, and though they promised not to hurt me, they've been drinking my blood with turpentine. And I fought the battles on the line, and I shed the tears that caught my eye. And though I started out to see clear, I reckon the sun will shine down here. And now I hide out on that hill, and I'm drinking my whiskey from a still. You know I doubt if I ever will live here. I've been in love too many times, and I met the woman and her kind, and though they promised they would love me, they've been wrapping my heart away with twine. And I hide along among these pines, just trying to find the ties that bind. Well, I've seen a lot of loss and sorrow, but it's keeping me up with time. And now I hide out on that hill, and I'm drinking my whiskey from a still. You know I doubt if I ever will live here.
That is "Live Here," Jackson County Lines. Great song off of January. We played Amarillo before. So just talk about both those songs individually, collectively,
Yeah.
that album.
Why don't you talk about the musicality of Amarillo? Like you were kind of getting into that a little bit, and
Kevin brought in a song, chords.
Yeah.
We did very little to that. We just created parts for it.
Yeah.
He's playing what he played when he wrote it, when he brought it in, and we just built it around that. Sometimes he'll bring in a song, we arrange it differently,
Yeah.
as long as it doesn't affect the melody, the lyrical. We don't touch the lyrics. That's his baby.
Mm-hmm.
But he opens up his music to us to translate in our way. And we make room for each other. I think the most fun I ever have with this band is in the practice room, beating a song into submission, beating it around. Because we'll try everything.
we did that last night.
Yeah.
Yeah, we did.
On a new song for the new album.
Yeah, it hasn't been recorded yet.
All right.
Yeah.
Very cool.
I mean, we'll
we
try
were
it.
on it, and again, I just can't thank you all enough for doing Cages. Here
Oh, yeah.
On
Yeah.
Ride the Vibe at
Well,
the Sandbox.
It's
Too cool.
it's probably right where it needs to be. So
Yeah.
when we get it all
love
sussed out, and
Well, I love all of them, but
Yeah. That's awesome.
new is good.
It
it
is
was
good.
great. Yeah.
And
Gotta
then
grow.
Amarillo, I mean, it's sometimes I will just think of a type of person or whatever.
But not autobiographical. Not
no,
about
no,
a woman, meeting
no,
a woman
there are
coming across
no-
the Georgia line. As
There's a
Georgia
lot of
boy.
cryptic
I-
women
yeah, I
in his
can't think
lyrics.
of-
Right.
I can't think of any song where I thought, oh yeah, that's maybe one or two that I'm like, yeah, that's part of my life.
Autobiographical.
But
Interesting.
but for Amarillo, it's just a story of a
Yeah.
a hobo, if you will, jumping a train,
Yes.
meeting a woman,
Yes, yes.
something I would probably never do. I'm not that adventurous.
The hobo part or meeting a woman? Or
Either
both?
one. My wife doesn't want me meeting other women.
Well, yeah, there you go. I know.
And I wouldn't want to.
Amen to that. Cheers to that.
And so, and so that's what that song is kind of all about. And and then Live Here, which what everyone just heard, that's sort of about just getting away from society, getting off the grid, and just being tired of everything that's going on. And it's any place and time. I mean, it could be from 50 years ago, 100 years ago, and it's just being out by yourself.
To that end, and maybe I'll let you. We'll put another song and come back to this question because it may put you on the spot. But what 3 albums would you recommend to people? Mm-hmm. Get off the grid. Get off your TikTok and your this and that, and just immerse yourself in some music. And these cats, I know for you. As I understand it, again, Blind Squirrel, Randy Travis.
Oh, I used to love Randy
and
Travis.
Forever,
Forever and Ever, Amen.
Ever, Amen was one that resonated.
Oh, growing up in South Georgia, number one, I listened to so many different types of music, but I do remember having a very good friend. Whenever you went into their house, no matter what time of day it was, his mom always had country music on, and this was early 80s, and there was just some really good country music out back then. And so, a couple folks from back then just really drew me in to country music. But if you're talking about, hey, what's an album I would recommend if someone just kind of went away, I'd say number one would be Cat Stevens, Tea for the Tillerman.
I love it.
That, and
great choice.
Listen to that over and over and over again. You go, Johnny.
Yeah. That's a hard thing to come
That's
up
so
with.
hard, right?
I know. Well, we can come back to it. I don't want to put you on the spot.
Well,
we go Zeppelin?
No Zeppelin.
Nothing.
No, nothing like that. Those are just from the past.
Yeah.
But there's a Nick Drake record, speaking of the past, that I'm listening to now called 4 Leaves.
Yeah.
It's beautiful.
Yeah.
I like beautiful music, which is why I love this band.
Yeah.
I love beautiful music. It doesn't have to be popular, as long as it's beautiful.
Yeah. So say it again. Say the album.
I think it's called 4 Leaves.
4 Leaves by
Nick Drake.
Nick Drake. All right. So you got 2 recommendations: Tea for the Tillerman, for those of you who don't know it,
and both
and
acoustic.
Then Nick Drake.
Oh man.
And then let's play The Runaway, and you guys can think about a couple more for folks that are going to get off the grid. They're going to get off the sugar-sweetened beverages because they're going to go to DrinkMate. And you're going to use RTV20. That would be Ride the Vibe 20, and you get 20% off this setup. And you can carbonate anything, and trust me, it has changed my life. But let's hear a little The Runaway.
Time in their sights. Don't underestimate the river as it's rising. Don't hang out in a cave at night and light a fire. Don't you run too far. Don't you wade too deep. They will surely find your soul.
great conversation with Jonny Daly and Kevin Jackson of the Jackson County Line, www.jacksoncountyline, or on Facebook, Jackson County Line. And y'all, you can see them live streamed. Go to Sandbox Studio YouTube channel, or for a super secret exclusive, you can be part of the studio audience when they perform here September 6th, 8 o'clock. You got to go to the sandboxstudio.com website and get all the secret handshakes, the directions, all the ways you can be here to see these cats perform live. And believe me, you're going to want to see them live, just like you heard with Cages. And they're going to perform one more song live, but not yet. So The Runaway, which we just played, White Flowers Out, that was an EP. And you did that in 2017 as well.
Yeah, we were sitting on just a handful of songs that we've
After the January album.
that we had been playing at shows, and folks were like, where can I get that? Why can't I hear it? And so we went into the studio and knocked those out, and had to come up with something. We said, let's call it White Flowers, because there was a song on the record called White Flowers. I was driving through Franklin, Tennessee. Something happened on the interstate. It routed me through some just beautiful countryside, and I just recall the road was just lined with a bunch of white flowers. The only thing I could get on the radio was new country, which I'm not really a fan of. And so I whipped out the iPhone and just started saying stuff, and I still have that. And when I got back home, I wrote that song, White Flowers. And so that became sort of just the signature of the record, But The Runaway, again, I would call Cages the sister song of The Runaway.
Interesting, okay.
So if you notice in that chorus, talking about running away again, enslavement, and so that's sort of a sister song for that one.
And then Cages comes new, but Wildflowers from a while back. The song "The Runaway" off of White Flowers, so it kind of ties those together. I love it. Very cool.
Yeah, and that's a fun song to play as well. We always have a good audience response on that. Just got a good groove with a powerful message in there.
Talk about playing live versus doing albums. What's the buzz live?
Well, I have a quick opinion on that.
Yeah.
I'm just not a fan of in the studio just because I can't ever settle down. I can't settle down. As soon as I hear, hey, we're rolling, that's where it's gonna. For me, I just cannot settle in.
Yeah.
And so, in my own opinion, I feel like the live show is definitely where when, people see us live.
Any idea to do a live show when September 6th, maybe? It's going to be recorded. It's going to be live streamed.
I hear all the bells and whistles are fantastic here, so we're going to see what happens.
Wow. Well, it sure sounded good on Cages, and we're going to hear another one, Mule, but not yet.
Yeah, awesome. Yeah. What's your opinion on that, Johnny?
Yeah, go ahead, Johnny.
Live versus I'm a studio rat, and I love the studio environment.
Yeah.
But there's no match for playing live. The energy that's generated by Paul when Paul's on it becomes electric, and everybody in the room, everybody
feeds
wherever
off
we
of
play,
it.
Everybody knows what's happening,
right.
And we all get in on it, and you get a good drummer in a band. You're halfway there.
Yeah.
It's not about success or anything. It's about the energy of the music presented in a live format, and there's just something that can't be touched. It's a beautiful experience.
So you mentioned when we were listening to one of the songs that y'all don't perform that much. What's up with that?
There's a lot of songs we don't perform.
No, I mean you don't perform live that much.
Yeah, I mean, it's
just tough.
Hey, I'm raising a young family, and it's just, and there's some other projects that are going on, and so it's not for lack of not just wanting to be together as a band. You mentioned early band dynamics. I mean, we're a tight group. I mean, we're friends first. It's just,
is that essential?
No, absolutely. 100%. I mean,
So forget if the person could be an all-world musician, but they're
Yeah.
We're old
whatever.
enough to know the difference, though.
Yeah.
We've all been around the corner a few times, and yeah, we're all friends.
yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, the whole business of being in a band is 99% the hang.
Yeah.
If you can all get along, you can all play together.
Yeah.
100%.
There's no reason to have somebody.
So solid advice for up and coming musicians.
Well, young, yeah, if they're
Yeah.
just getting started,
Yeah.
get your friends together.
Right.
Even
Yeah.
if they can't
Start
play.
there.
Yeah, start there.
Yeah, you spend enough time together. I mean, you're going to build a sort of a brotherhood or sisterhood, but like brothers and sisters, sometimes you're going to, have creative differences or whatever. Sometimes that can be brutal. Think of Black Crowes.
Yeah.
Sometimes it can work in your favor. Think of
Or I think
Uncle.
of Creedence Clearwater. Talk about two brothers.
Yeah, there you
know,
go.
whoa, boy.
That's
You
when
know-
success happens.
That's right. Or Uncle Tupelo. Jeff
Yeah.
Tweedy went off, and look what happened there. And Farrar went
But
off
see,
and did
that's
Sun
all
Volt.
based. All those things are based on success. So we don't have anything to worry about.
Wait a minute. Hold on here. You guys
I
are
like that.
successful.
I do like that. Yeah, it's
Oh,
it's
no,
so
no,
fun. Let's like success. So he raises a good point. But what do you define success
Yes,
as?
right.
So
So what do you? Hey, you taking my job now? That's
what
a
do
great
let's ask
question.
you-
Well, there are variables involved.
yeah. Yeah.
The success that normally people, we made it. You're making a lot of money. You're touring the world. That's success to some degree, but that's
Right.
the stress aspect
Yeah.
that breaks up bands.
Right.
Yeah.
Success to us, to Kevin and myself, to Tim and Greg
Yeah.
and Paul, is about creating beautiful music.
Yeah.
Yep.
Pulling
Back
something
to the beautiful part.
It
John.
has
Yes.
to me
Yes.
it lives in my heart.
Yes.
To experience walking into a rehearsal room, picking up a guitar, what are we going to do?
Yeah.
And at the end of the night, look what we just pulled out of the air. Look at this.
Yeah.
We just created this.
Yeah.
There's nothing bad.
It's that creative process. The birthing.
creative-
It's
yeah.
like birthing of a. Do you have favorites?
songs.
As a father, you don't have a favorite child. I wouldn't.
no,
imagine.
no.
So
yeah.
as a musician, as a songwriter, do you have a favorite, or do you like them?
We treat them equally.
There you go. Very
There
good.
you go.
Okay.
It's a large family
I like it.
of babies.
I love it. And any now circling back, any more thoughts on albums that these folks, now that they've watched this podcast,
Oh, my
they're going to
goodness.
unplug from all the social media and they're going to immerse themselves in Jackson County line music, but in addition, T for the Tillerman and also Nick Drake. But you got a couple more you want to add into the mix?
It's so funny. I'm like trying to envision. Like vinyl. I'm looking through my and CDs that I have
Yeah,
and
yeah.
my what's on my
Internet
phone,
stuff,
and I
yeah.
just
You're blanking. All right,
Oh,
we'll
my
come back.
Well,
goodness.
to
Yeah.
let's put it this way.
All right.
We all listen to our own personal favorite
Yeah,
choice of music.
Yeah.
And it's all over the map.
Yeah.
But that's what brings us together and
Yeah.
forms this band, because I don't play straight guitar.
Yeah.
I got pedals and I make noises and
Yeah.
ambient pads and stuff. And we have a cello player,
Yes.
which is a beautiful,
And I got to
beautiful
give a
expressive.
shout out to Tim.
Oh, of
Yes.
course.
I got to give a shout out to Tim.
He's
So
got-
I've been doing this show. I'm into my 8th season. The 8th season now here at the Sandbox Studio
Congratulations.
South. So that's totally cool. But in my 8 years of having the show, Tim stands at the top of the heap as the one cat that provided everything I needed and more
That's Tim.
for the show. And right away.
Yeah.
There was no, hey, Tim, can you send me the? No, it all came at one time,
Yeah.
and it was all stellar.
Yep.
So huge shout out to Tim.
Huge.
I will
Fun
tell
show.
you a true story.
Yeah.
Earlier today,
Yeah.
I suggested changing the band name to Anderson County Line. I did, because Tim just goes the
What about
extra mile.
Anderson Jackson County Line? You could embrace the genius of the and, not the or.
Yeah,
I love
you're
it.
spot
So-
on with Tim. Though.
Yeah,
That's
unbelievable.
fantastic.
And he came
yeah.
back and he said, well, when you're hurting, high schoolers.
He's good at us, yeah.
I went, well, whatever it is, man,
Yeah.
because,
Yeah.
I can't tell you.
And that's an interesting thing, that point about Tim, but
Yeah.
we all have our own. It's a cottage industry. We
Yes.
all have our own
Niche, yes,
outside of
strengths.
the band. We have in the business aspect
Yes.
of it, we all have our own little niche
Yeah,
Yeah.
that we cover.
right.
So it's
Yeah.
pretty cool.
I love it.
I love this band. This is.
Well, you want to hear Train Song?
Oh, I've heard it.
You've heard it. I'd like to hear. Well, I heard it too, but I think we should play it because
Yeah,
that's
let's do
part
it.
of the podcast.
Sure.
Yeah.
We're using
Sure.
Drink Made and we're playing original music.
Now that was on a record that we did. That was when I had just joined the band.
Yeah.
And it was before Greg joined the band. I can't be. I'd be remiss if I didn't mention how valuable Greg's contribution is.
As
He's
a
a
bass
phenomenal
player.
bass player.
Yes.
Yep.
And to see he and Paul work together,
Yeah.
It's amazing.
it's amazing. It's they dissect
Yeah.
their parts together, and they're so locked in,
Yeah.
and that's what creates the electricity when we play live.
Yep.
Those two are so locked in. It's like riding a wave.
Love it.
It really is.
And that's
because
critical, that rhythm section.
that's
You gotta have it.
absolutely.
You gotta have
It's
it.
where it's the motor
Heartbeat,
and the
Or
heartbeat.
motor,
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
that was off of South. 27. That is off
South
of South.
is the first record that I
Played
participated in.
2010.
Was it
Yes,
2010?
it
yeah,
was
so
2010,
15 years.
I'm just checking myself to make sure
That's
I got
good.
my.
Yeah, we
Because Tim
and-
provided it for me, so if it's wrong, I'm
Yeah,
blaming
no,
Tim.
he got it right. And we had 7 folks in the band back then. Two of the founders, Matt Phillips and Cade Lewis, were still in the band at that time. And then our friend Danielle Sanson was also in the band. So, yeah, we would all pack on a little stage and just do it, you know. But we had fun.
Cool. Well, let's cue up Train Song, if we could, Mr. Mike Natchez, executive producer from the Sandbox Studio South.
$2 in my hand, 2 quarters in my hand. Ride that dusty train in the town, find the vein that I am, that I am. Colors in this place.
You are back on Ride the Vibe. That's the Train Song. And I would be remiss if I didn't let you all know these all aren't like 2-minute songs. We're only playing 2 minutes because we want to tease you up to go buy the music, either Bandcamp or get it in a CD if you're into that.
Any of the other streaming sites,
wherever,
Apple,
however you get it. But get
Spotify,
and
whatever.
We talked about it. Get the whole album because you all crafted it purposely to be an album, right? I mean,
That's
there's
right.
a method to how you position the songs on the album.
Yeah.
Unless I'm missing it.
No, you're right. I mean, thought goes into that. Once you have all the songs together, you try to tie them together a way that makes sense.
Like a theme and pacing,
Yeah.
etc.
Yeah.
So listen to it as an album, not a single, y'all. Come on. And get off that social media. Get a drink made, and you'll be good.
That's right. And
So
relax.
talk about that and relax and chill out. And get to the Sandbox Studio South on September 6th at 7 o'clock. And I've already told you how to do that. And live stream it. So talk about the Train Song.
Yeah, so that was a period of time.
That's a while ago.
Yeah, 2010. I had just gone through a quick phase where I was listening to Bruce Springsteen album. What was it? Is it Milwaukee? Am I thinking about that? No, not Milwaukee. What am I thinking of?
I know that's
my goodness.
Born in the USA.
No, that's not on that one.
Is that Nebraska?
Nebraska. Why am I saying Milwaukee?
Well,
Nebraska, yeah.
It's close.
A city,
And so-
state,
yeah, right.
Midwest.
Midwest. I was born in Milwaukee. Probably that's why.
So it has a couple of spots on that record where he's, doing a high, kind of thing. and so I wanted to tie that into a song. And another situation, just driving around in downtown, going past the MARTA station, and just seeing folks out there. I saw this guy just counting money so he could get through the gate, and that's how that song came about.
I love it.
Yeah.
So you're an
just like
observer.
that.
You stay in the precious present.
I do. I'm always just watching. Yeah. I'm writing a song about you right after this.
Oh my God.
Yeah. No, this is gonna be good. It's gonna be awesome, and it's gonna talk about Key West.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, he's referencing my shirt,
That's
y'all,
right.
if you can see it. This is hand painted by Jean Paul out of Key West. John Paul is not only a musician, he's from Haiti, but he lives in Key West, and he paints these custom shirts. So if you want a custom shirt like Michael Litten has on, you can reach out to Jean Paul of Key West. John Paul will appreciate that.
I got it. You watch.
You come up with a couple more albums, y'all? Not to pressure you on this thing.
I love Daniel Lanois' stuff. I love the esoteric ambient styles of different forms of music.
Yeah.
I love chill jazz.
Yeah.
Now it's a new sort of favorite genre.
Yeah.
But Daniel Lanois and Brian Eno have done amazing work over the years.
Yeah. So any of their work you recommend?
Apollo, the first one that they worked on, is a brilliant record.
Yeah.
Lanois worked with Willie Nelson.
Is there anybody Willie hasn't worked with?
I mean,
I don't know.
Name anybody?
I think he's old school. He just goes, all right, I got 3 hours. Let's knock some stuff out.
that would be really.
Just here in Atlanta,
But he did a record.
Verizon, too, or the old Verizon.
Yeah.
Dylan. They're like
Yeah.
90, those cats, and they're still performing.
Yeah, but they are cultural icons.
Of course.
You
Just
know,
unbelievable.
Keystone.
Yeah.
But there's a record called Teatro with Willie Nelson that Daniel. It's just brilliant. It's in a big place. It's very, roomy sounding, and I just love that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, in another modern day, I'll just say one of my favorite writers is Jason Isbell. And I mean, I could pick any of the records, but Somewhere More Than Free is a great record.
Yes.
Ray LaMontagne.
And Ray LaMontagne, again, I mean, any of that stuff is fantastic.
Yeah.
So
Till the Sun Turns Black.
Oh, it's a great record.
That's a great
That's
record.
good. And you find that once you go back then in their discography, once you've kind of tasted a little bit of their...
Well, I mean...
I do.
For Jason, I've been following him since he left Drive By Truckers. I mean, so I just know the catalog.
Yeah.
But I could tend to do that, hear an artist and go, I wonder what they did before this. And so
I love it.
Yeah.
Well, you guys want to do a live song to close out the show?
Yeah, let's do it. Yeah.
Do Mule?
Yeah.
Which
Mule,
is off
yeah.
of your EP, right?
White Flowers.
2017 EP?
Yeah, it's off of White Flowers. Yeah, Mule will be a fun one. Let's do that one.
Yeah, do you want to do that to close the show?
Let's go.
Cool.
All right. Live, y'all. We're going to hear Mule from Jackson County Line.
Work your fingers to the bone. On and on and on and on. Plow that field, there's nothing left except old red clay and nothing else. It's on my face. It's written all over my face. Plant those seeds and let them go. Damn that dirt It's written all over my face. This moon is kicking out my last breath. This moon is kicking out my last breath. This moon is kicking out my last breath. This moon is kicking out my last breath.
Oh my God, that was awesome, y'all. I love it. Love it.
Thank
love
you.
it. Talk about that song. You think maybe you'll play that on September 6th, you all? Not to be redundant, but I know you all's attention span, or some of y'all's attention span, because you're on your devices and this and that. Well, you're not going to be after watching this show.
Yeah.
But September 6th, it'll be live streamed Sandbox Studio YouTube channel, or you can come here and be part of the audience and hear these cats, and you would want to do that because they're awesome live, as you just heard, with Mule and Cages. Here in the studio, Sandbox Studio South.com, and you get all the secret information. Talk
Thank
about
you.
Mule.
Yeah, so that's a fan favorite, so we have to play it. We'll play that when we're back here on September 6th, and looking forward to it. And I just seem to recall with that song, maybe something was going on with Farm Aid, which they do a great job.
Speaking of Willie Nelson,
they're right,
and Neil Young,
absolutely.
I love it.
And
Come
so
on.
supporting the farmers,
Yes,
I remember thinking, I haven't written a song, to support our farmers. I love to be out in the dirt and gardening, and so that's like near and dear to me.
You got a good
And
garden?
so, not this year's dried up. It's been hot, and so I've
I need
been
help.
too
My
busy. My
zucchini's
bad.
blossoming, but
My
it's not.
same.
Is it the same?
Same.
I'm like, what the heck is wrong? I'm like, and then I'm reading, you can fertilize it, and then I'm putting fertilizer,
Oh my goodness, that's
Okay, well,
hilarious.
good, all right.
Something's wrong with the
No,
seeds
I know,
this year or something.
Come on, zucchini. Johnny, are you having that problem too?
Not
Or is
at
it
all.
just Kevin and I?
Not at all.
You're not at all.
Johnny's got
Your
blue pills that
zucchinis-
help with his
your
zucchinis.
No, I don't grow vegetables. I have a magnificent garden that's.
You have them.
Yeah.
It's all just flowers.
No, it's they're just native Georgia plants that attract
Oh, my
bees
goodness.
and
Yeah.
butterflies and hummingbirds.
We need his bees and butter.
That's what we need. Yes.
I'm having pretty good luck with that though.
Well, parting thoughts, y'all.
Yeah.
Besides the fact that Kevin and I need help with our zucchini.
I'm just grateful to be playing with these
Yeah.
cats because it's the most rewarding experience I've had in my whole life as a musician.
Wow.
I've been in a lot of bands and
Yeah.
they've never lasted this long.
Yeah.
And it's all pretty like Kevin said earlier, we're friends.
Yeah.
And
that's the
it's,
foundation.
well, family first has always been like if
Yeah.
somebody has to go, man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Go. Do your thing.
Yeah.
Do what you have to. But the music is the tie
Beautiful
that
music,
binds.
I picked up.
Yeah.
Family, beautiful.
There's a
music.
chemistry that's undeniable when the five of us get together.
Love it.
And
Well, it
it's
shows in the live performance. And we're blessed so much that you came to the Sandbox Studio South in
Thank
this
you for having us.
undisclosed location.
Yes.
Performed a couple live songs. Kevin, you want to wrap it up?
Yeah.
Since you're taking over my show now.
You're too good, man. I couldn't do it. I'll just echo Johnny's sentiment again. Really appreciate you all having us. It's a beautiful venue. Can't wait to come back and do it on September 6th. And again, I would just say, the music and the friendships, like we just were talking about it shows. So we'd love to experience that with different audiences. So I would say for the folks coming or watching online on September 6th, tell a friend.
Yeah.
And so let's just spread the word, and we want to share that with you all.
Love it. And we are out of here. Michael Litten, the last DJ, host of Ride the Vibe, broadcasting from the supercalifragilisticexpialidocious Sandbox Studio South. The host, Jennifer and Mike Natchez. And the G.
Thank y'all.